But here I've got the top traded FX pairs on tastyfx this week, coming in at number 5, US dollar, Canadian dollar. Number 4, British pound, US dollar. Number 3, Australian dollar, US dollar. Number 2, US dollar, Japanese yen. And number 1, the mainly always number 1, Euro USD. That's the most traded pair around the world and at tastyfx. And here I've got the IG Group client sentiment. So not only tastyfx clients, but all of IG Group's spot FX clients, awesome, where they're positioned in this market. And you're looking across the board, not extreme, but unanimous long US dollar sentiment to varying degrees.
Generally speaking, how far does this skew? Like what would you consider an extreme in terms of sentiment?
Yeah, so we've seen, most reliably, we've seen the US dollar Swiss franc be in the 80 and touching 90% long handle while we're hovering off of those decade 15-year lows in that market. So that's the most extreme. This Australian dollar, US dollar, we've seen when it was down in April, we saw that get into the 70s, 80s, as well as in that US dollar, Japanese yen when we were at 160. That was heavily favored sentiment to the downside. So now we're looking more split in that pair. That's been 50-50 for the past couple weeks here. But yeah, long dollar sentiment eking out. But yeah, we have some good price movement, some unique charts if you guys are looking into your tastyfx platform, looking at all the dollar charts. What's interesting to me this week, commodity currencies, we've got Australian dollar getting hit hard, Canadian dollar getting hit hard with some of this risk off sentiment taking over in markets. We've got Canadian dollar just bouncing off of a resistance level around 1.39, and that's a high dating back 3 months. So that's an interesting extreme for you. Australian dollar also, if you zoom out a little bit, where we're at right now, it's been bounced off of that level for the past 3 months as well. But if you're looking to the Australian dollar, what wasn't on the top 5 traded pairs is New Zealand dollar, and that's what we're looking at today, down a full percent after the Reserve Bank of New Zealand cut interest rates down to, I think, 3% last night. So a big move last night, overnight, and now chopping around that range. So if it was interesting to you last night,
probably even more
sentiment, well, you still get the same price level. So, yeah, seen some dollar strength.
Just to give everybody an idea of where you can find this in the platform. So on the left side menu, you got this tastyfx tab. If you don't have an account open yet, if you click this tab, it'll prompt you to open a separate account. It's very much like our crypto accounts. It's all kind of hooked up together on the back end, a little bit of a funding difference between the two, but you can move cash pretty quickly. But it allows you access to all these pairs. So if all these things that we're looking at here, you can trade them on the platform, numerous pairs. We've been trading in and out of them. It's been a lot of fun to.
It's been magical.
Well, things can change, but it's fun to have a little bit of a diversification in terms of product as well as the things that we trade. You know, it's not very often that we get to trade the New Zealand dollar.
Yeah, pretty unique. Pretty unique product set and unique product specification. So as you guys know, you can scale this down very small with just, I think, around $25 in margin for the smallest lot of euro dollar. And if something like what I just said, Australian dollar is not weakening as much as New Zealand dollar right now, instead of, synthesizing a pair between Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar, we also have the Australian dollar New Zealand cross currency pair available to trade. So no double margining there. But that's some next level diversification for you.
Okay. What's at the biggest price extreme right now, do you think, of the things that you've looked at?
Right now, today's move is definitely New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar, US dollar.
Over a percentage.
It's a big
over a percentage, and now back at April price lows. So that's your big mover of the day in the spot FX world. But seen some slight dollar comeback with some of this risk-off sentiment.
I have mostly leaned long the dollar, so this goes contrary to that, but I am going to scoopy a little bit of the New Zealand dollar
Just in case.
versus the USD. Yes, and the cool thing about this too, the other way you can also trade directly on the chart, so you could put stops and profit orders right on the chart just by dragging and dropping. This is what I'm showing on the screen here. It's a pretty cool interface where you can, it tells you a lot about your risk one to make one here with just my dragging of the profit orders and the stop loss. So very cool, good stuff.